you know there are 20 letters in the alphabet? No, there aren't. There's 26. Oh, I guess you forgot U-R-A-B. That's funny because I'm a B. Me too, thanks. Me too, thanks. Me too, thanks. So yesterday, I was walking along, and then, like, so, I was walking along I was walking on the bees. The Bee Gees in Fiji.
Okay.
Anyway, I was walking, okay. I had like this whole thing planned out in my mind, okay. I was walking along, okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it for real. Hey, what was it? Oh yeah, I remember now. It was like, so yesterday I was in school, right? And I go down to sit at my desk, and this kid named Linus, right? So, he's a freaking dip, alright? So he walks in, and underneath his, like, books and stuff, I saw none other than my dream journal, right? My dream journal that he stole from me yesterday. And he planks it down onto his desk. And I saw it. I bawled that thing. I saw it with my eyes. So I walk up, and I'm like, give me back my journal. And what are my odds? That right when I said that to him, freaking our teacher, Mr. Electric, he's like, class has begun, everyone in your seats. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to my seat. I just go right up to him, I'm like, Linus took my journal. And this little dip over here, he's like, I did not. And he's like, and then, this is really actually kind of funny, he's like, Linus. We get a minus in misconduct. Give Parker back his journal. So he gives it back to me, reluctantly, might I add. He's like, psh. And then I'm walking back. And then Mr. Electric freaking roasts him. He roasts him. He's like, one more time, Linus, we'll have to change your name to Minus. And then I sit down, and I'm looking through it, right? I had to make a new journal entry for today because I had this sick dream about bees. And so I'm reading it, and then I knew this would happen, by the way. He told me yesterday, right before he got away with it, he was like, I'll bring you a revised edition for tomorrow. And I'm like, what does that even mean? I'm like in first grade. I don't know what revised means. So he comes in, and I'm reading it, and he freaking scribbled all over my page with a Sharpie. And so, like, I'm trying to hold back the tears because my freaking dream journal's ruined. So I stand up, and I'm just like, he ruined my dream journal! And guess what? Guess what he says in response? He says, I did not, Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled! And I'm just standing there like, are you freaking kidding me? And then Mr. Electric stands up, and he's just like, you're in my class, not the other way around. I know everything, and you know nothing. At the end of the class, you will both be sent to the principal's office. With your parents! And he like said that with his eye closed. He was like, with your parents! But just then, the greatest thing happened ever. The scround started to shook. Yeah, it's called a scround in elementary schools now because like they had to like make the ground safe because if you fall on it, a lot of people like break their necks. So the doors swing open. And the windows too. I meant the windows also swing open. And out from the windows comes the bees. The bees just come in. And all you can hear is, me too, thanks. Me too, thanks. Me too, me too, me too, me too, thanks. Me too, thanks. And they're all coming in. And then we're like, no, not the bees. And then they all come in. And then you know what happens? Mr. Electric goes up and he starts closing all the windows. And he's like, stop, everybody get down on the ground. But then out through the window comes B-Boy and Hornet Girl. And they're like, we're looking for Parker, and I'm under my desk, like, crying my eyes out because my dream journal's ruined and a ton of bees just came in through the window. And they're like, we need you to come with us. I'm like, what? You need you to come with us to the planet B. And I'm like, why do I have to go with you? He's like, because you should know where it is. You made it up. I'm like, I can't. My dream journal's ruined. And then, as I look back to see that my dream journal's on the desk, it wasn't there. But who even cares? I don't even need that anymore. It's ruined anyway. So then he's like, come on, we have to get out of here. And then Mr. Electric says in this tiny voice, like, you better go with them. And I'm like, how? Look at you, you fat dip. You're freaking crying like a Okay, sorry. That part out. And then you make it to the island. This is the best part. So then we're like out there in like this random place. And then, guess, Mr. Electric is there too. He's also there because I wrote it in my dream journal because I hate him so much. He's like this fat guy with like an electric arm, and he like comes out like he has one electric arm. He's just an arm with like a head, like just one arm. Like imagine like an arm that's electric, and then his head. And he's like, send in the clowns, and then the clowns. Like, and the song starts playing too. Like, they're coming in, it's like, send in the clowns. And they're like coming in, they're like coming in, and then like, you think they're clowns, but they're actually bees in disguise. Like in that last one, like, you know, in like Star Wars, when there's that cutscene where like Yoda's like all sad, and then Obi-Wan comes up and he's like, this is so terrible. And he's like, hey, look over there. And then there's like these clones, but they think they're Jedi because they have like hoods and stuff, and then they're actually clones. And then you're like, that wasn't in the movie, but in a deleted scene, they actually show up, and all the clones are terrible at looking like Jedi because they're all clones of Jango Fett. They all look the same. They're wearing their hoods, are like, and they walk up and they're like, Master Yoda. They're like, Master Yoda, we're the only ones left. There's gonna be another attack. And then Obi-Wan's like, you guys are terrible at being clones. And I didn't even finish the special effects. Like, I get it, it's a deleted scene, but finish the freaking effects so the people who wanted to enjoy the original scene can enjoy it. They just have, like, this, like, 3D rendered, like, non-shaded thing of Yoda like this, like, going, and then, like, they don't even have the real clones, because those were CGI, too, in the real movie. So they're just like, and then Obi-Wan with this little, like, stick thing, because he don't have the lightsaber effect yet, he's like, And there's this other deleted scene where, like, Anakin and Obi-Wan, they're walking back, and, like, they go in, and, like, they didn't edit in the lightsaber effect, so they're just like this, like, with... Drive the speed limit, you dip! And so, they have these little sticks for swords, and they're... Okay, for a second, I thought you guys were looking over there. I thought he stopped. I thought you were going to get out of the car and run up and beat me to death.
He looked back.
So, wait, what?
Okay, I think we should cut here.
No, wait.
No, we're going to get other
Let's let him
shots.
finish this
Other
part.
shots.
Yeah, just like, we're gonna do that.
I mean, you do know you have to repeat this whole thing for other shots, right?
We could say something.
No, I
different.
could just put the audio in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been known. And then, okay, this is the last thing, and then they get into the elevator, right? And then there's no battle droids because they have to edit those in because they're special effects. So they're literally just in an empty room with sticks, and they're just like, and then here's the worst line ever. If they had kept this in the movie, oh my god, they're like, okay, so Anakin's like Roger, and then Obi-Wan's like Roger, like. Who even does that? Like, was that like a joke? Like, who thought that was a joke? Oh, I get it, because they say Roger, Roger. But, like, it's delivered so oddly that, like, you knew that George Lucas didn't give them any direction. They're standing there, he's like, so what do you want me to say for this line? It's just Roger. And they're just like, I don't freaking know, just say it. We got one more scene to shoot, just do it. And they're just like, oh, Roger. And then that's why they cut it out. And then, there's that other deleted scene where there's bees. And the bees. Bees. Whoa, look, there's actually bees. In the bee killer, okay.
Beautiful.
Yay! We're recording.
Okay.
Say other things. Say the same things. Say whatever.
Wait, what was the other scene? Oh, yeah. So there's this chick at school, right? And she's like a freaking dip. She always wears these dumb glasses all the time. And is like obsessed with ice. Like, really obsessed with ice. Like, more obsessed with ice than Mr. Electric is with electricity. So she's just like always icing it. But she's like really cold, so like nobody wants to like touch her. Because like if you touch her, like your hand like freezes. And it's like in the movies, like it gets frozen, like it's like in the movies, where it goes like, and it like creeps up, like it's like, and it's like the same sound repeating, like it's the same sound, it's the same, and like keeps on going, and so like 3 kids died because of that. So instead of, you know, expelling her from the school for killing 3 kids, they just left her in there. So then later, when we get back from the planet of the bees, we come back and like this tornado freaking shows up. Like I kid you not, a tornado. And guess who comes out of there? Mr. Electric. And need I remind you, he's like a head and an arm. So it'd be pretty more realistic that the tornado would just throw him up there, but he comes out of the tornado and he's like, what? He's like, what's going on? And then we're like, what? He's like, watts, the unit used to measure electricity. And then he's like, oh wait, no. He's like, this is gonna hurt. The unit to measure electricity is hertz. And then nobody laughed at that joke. So we go out there and the real Mr. Electric doesn't even acknowledge that there's like a double dobby of him. A double dobby with an arm. And he's like, who's that handsome young fellow? And then they're like, okay, we didn't think of an idea. Remember, there are no bad ideas. And Linus of all people, is like, maybe we could freeze his circuits. And then he's like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. So then we get the freezy lady to freeze him. But little did you know, kind of like in like Harry Potter, notice how I said it was a double dobby? Yeah, that was intentional. It was a double dobby. So when he died, the real Mr. Electric died, and then out of their dead bodies came the bees. They came out. They were everywhere. And so we were like, wait, freeze the bees. Freeze the bees. But then what they heard, because their bees were buzzing so loud, me too, thanks, me too, thanks. They were so loud that one of them was like, free the bees. And they're all like, free the bees. So they go to those things, those bee catcher things, and they opened them up, and all these dead bees just flood, because no one's ever emptied them before. They just flood the classroom. It gets flooded with bees. There's bees everywhere, but like some of them are still alive, so you can kind of hear this faint like, me too, thanks, me too, thanks. You kind of like hear that a little bit, and so like we all stepped on them, but then like 10 people were like allergic to bees, so they all died obviously. Then there are like 5 people left in the class. Don't forget about Bee Boy and Hornet Girl. Yeah, somebody mistook them for bees, so they died. They died with all the other bees. And then I had to fight Linus, right? We arranged a fight for the whole school. We arranged it. And he's like, I'll have you know, I've read your book. There's not a single dream you can come up with that can stump me. And then he's like, I used to be afraid of you, but I'm not anymore. And then I'm like, and I like went up on like this like thing, like this little like this rock, and so we're going up, like, duh, and like this epic music is playing. But like it was done by the bees. The bees did a cover of the song. So like it's really annoying because like you hear the song, it's like duh, but then like in the background you hear him trying to sing. So like me too, thanks. I'm like stop singing. There are no lyrics to the original song. It's like me too, thanks, and it's like duh, and then we go up. We get up there, and then we're standing eye to eye. He's like, Linus, if you crush other people, oh my God, it's a deer! Guys, look, it's a deer.
Where?
Wow.
Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh! Oh, I think that's a goat.
Wait, that's a goat?
Let's go simulate it.
That is a goat.
All right. Okay.
Hold on.
Now
Let me get a good shot of the goat.
Oh my God, it's a deer.
Is it a deer or a goat? Or is it a
I think it's
goat?
a goat.
It's a goat.
Or is it a gear?
It's a goat.
I think it's a gear.
It's simulating. It's
Parker just run back and forth to do stuff in front of the camera. How many bees does it take to be a bee? You know what they say? Ear, wow, 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 wow. Anna. What was the other part? It's from Dia Pescicupolates. The princess is now a hotel. If you need help, you gotta help. Hey, Luigi. Wait. and then it's like oh, yow, and then like explodes in the castle, and then he's like, no, he has the bread in his hand, and he's like, and then the pipe, and then it's the pipe there's the pipe when he's there, and like he's like this, but then the pipe goes over him, so he's like this, but then it like cuts in between it, so it's like,
That's good. We should get a close-up shot.
Yeah, please tell that story again. We can get
We're crazy with your motions this time.
yeah, but, like
arrows, rope, is it arrows? What's the first thing he says? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, arrow. No, what is it? Oh, he's like, arrows, ropes, bombs. It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Sorry, Link, I can't give money to. I can't give money to. What is it? I can't give money to. I can't give money to. I can't give money to strangers. I can't give money to no, I know it. It's I can't give money. I got it, okay? I can't give money to no, I got it, okay? I can't give money to strangers. You know what? Screw it. I can't give money to strangers. Come back when you're a little more richer. Whoa, I felt the mic that time. I think it's working.
All right.
Check.
Okay.